Hello students. Now today we are going to discuss about the partnership, retirement of a partner. And the retirement of a partner, page number A13, problem number 22. Under this problem number 22, sir, always in previous problems also I explained about that, but under that also we have to first calculate the goodwill. So first we have to note down the working notes, and the working notes old profit sharing ratios already they are given CPS as 2 by 5, 3 by 10 and 3 by 10. So we have to calculate that and we have to find out that 4:3:3 as per the profit sharing ratios and present it so that the new sharing ratios are P is retired. Now who is a partner who is retired? P is a retired partner. So that is the reason we have to write as P is a retired. So the new profit, new sharing ratio of C and S is 4:3 because of P is retiring. So we cannot calculate it as a P share. So we have to calculate only C and S share. C and S share is 4:3. So the goodwill of the firm is equal to 7,000. So actual goodwill is 7,000. Under 7,000, they can't distribute the goodwill to the P. So what is the share of this three partners? We have to calculate now here. Sharing of goodwill of the retired partners is P is equal to 7,000. So sir, it is a P's goodwill. So that is the reason we have to take as P's goodwill is 7,000 into 3 by 10. 3 by 10 in the sense it is a old as per this sharing ratio we have to calculate as 3 by 10. So as per this sharing ratio, what is the share of P? P share is 2,100. So this 2,100 is going to be distributed to the old partners. So 2,100 should be credited to the P's capital and retired to C's capital and S capital. So P is retiring, so that is the reason they are going to distribute to C and S capital. So the new sharing ratios are 4:3. So as per this sharing ratios, the P share is 2,100. Thus 2,100 is going to be distributed by 4 by 7 and 3 by 7. So from where we have to find this 4 by 7 and 3 by 7 means on here. 3 plus 4 plus 3, 7. So like that 4 by 7 and 3 by 7. So it is the sharing ratios are 1,200 as well as 900. So it is a goodwill which is going to be calculated on here. So it is a comes under C's ratios is 1,200 and S share is 900. So in a retirement of a partner only we have to do this all. But as admission of a partner we can't do any type of calculations or nothing. Directly we have to calculate and post it to the partner's capital account. So now come to the point of the ledger accounts. Under ledger accounts, first of all, revaluation. Always remember very well. If the assets value decreases, write down on debit side. If assets value increases, write down on credit side. So now the stock value is increasing by 1,000. So write it on credit side. Building value is going to be appreciated by 1,100, and profit from profit is 100. 1,000. Now it is a plant and machinery. The value should decrease as 10%. So it is the reason of 1,400. Now the motor car is also decreasing by 10%. So that is the reason their assets value is decreasing. So that is the reason we have to take as 400. And gratuity payment. Sir, sometimes only they are mentioning the gratuity payments, not casually. So sometimes they are mentioning the casual payments, which you have to take it as when downside of this assets value. So debit side of revaluation account. So completely if you have to calculate it, there is no profit and no loss in the revaluation account. So it is the revaluation account should be carried out. If they are mentioning revaluation profit or loss, if they are going to calculate profit and loss, so then they are sharing as per their old sharing ratios. Example 2 by 5, 3 by 10 and 3 by 10. But there is no distribution. So that is the reason we are directly taking down. Next, after finishing of revaluation account, we have to go to the all partners capital account. Under all partners capital account, write down by balance brought down. It is a gold balance. So it is a 16,000, 12,000 and 10,000. And general reserve they are given. The general reserve will be distributed to the as per the sharing ratios. As per the sharing ratios, the share of C is 2,000. Then P is 1,500 and S is 1,500. Now C's capital is 1,200 and 900. Where we have to find out from the working notes. 1,200 and 900. So completely have to calculate it and mention on here. So it is the loss. So that is the reason as per the P's capital is 1,200 and 900 we have to remove from the account. And now next to P's loan account. P's loan account is 15,600, sir. So from where you have to find this 15,600 means on there completely you have to calculate this one. So total amount is 15,600. So like that, that is the reason you have to mention as P's loan account. Why you have to mention this loan account means P is retiring. P is retiring, so that is the reason we write down as P's loan account. P's loan account is 15,600. The balance carried on 16,800 and 10,600. So completely you have to calculate it and 11,500 and 15,600 and it is 18,000. So after this, all partners capital account, we go to the balance sheet, sir. Under balance sheet, first of all, you have to solve the asset side. So asset side, so winning values are 18,000. So last year winning values is 18,000. Now appreciate the value of 1800. So completely nowadays 19,800. So plan is 14,000 less depreciation 1,400. Completely it is 12,600. Now the motor car is 4,000 less depreciation is 400. So completely it is 3,600. Now stock is 10,000 and appreciate the value of 1,000. So that's the reason 11,000. Now because there is no any adjustment on here, so that is the reason we have to take value as 7,000. Cash in bag, there is no adjustments, so that is the reason we have to take as 1,000 rupees. Now after finishing of asset side, we go to the liability side. Liability side selling creditors it is 8,000. Now bills payable is 2,000 and gratuity payment is reflected on here also, sir, in revaluation account. So this gratuity payment is reflected on two accounts. First one is an revaluation account and second one is an balance sheet asset side. Gratuity payments are 2,000. Now next one is an P's loan account. P's loan account, why we have to write it as P's loan account? Because of he is retiring a partner. So that is the reason P's loan account is 15,600. Now C's capital. C's capital on here from all partners capital account we take out 16,600. This 16,600 will be mentioned on here. As well as S capital is also will be mentioned on here 10,600. So completely we have to finish the balance sheet. So balance sheet should be 55,000 and 55,000. So sir, up to the part we have to prepare all the addition of a partners problems as well as retirement of a partners. But in the final examinations, there is maximum chance from admission of a partner or maybe retirement of a partner. But now next chapter is going to start as death of a partner.